asked us to see if we could support him during this time. Oh, okay, you just started recording? Okay, all right, thank you. Let me go ahead and start back again. Hello and welcome to Geshe Soepa's Dharma talk titled Selfless View. My name is Alfonso Carlin and we're broadcasting from Lotus Sanctuary in Austin, Texas. It's a great pleasure to have Geshe Soepa stay with us in this final period in the US. As you may know, that the broadcast will last approximately 2 hours. And so we're gonna ask if you could mute your mics during the times when you're not talking to Geshe. So, and with that, I wanted to just turn over the floor. Yes, we all wave to Geshe. What a blessing to have him in our lives, especially during this most difficult times. And before I started, I also wanted to have Geshe start. I wanted to just ask if Robert or Kavita, I don't know if Kavita's on the line yet, if either of you have anything you want to state before we start the talk. Okay, all righty. So, so let us go ahead and let Geshe, when you're ready, we can begin.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I will talk.
Okay.
Now, beginning we do that holy mantra. What's it? Dharani, that medicine Buddha, 7 medicine Buddha that come from authentic text. Yeah, that yeah, we up to now many times we did that beginning. That is a good what's a sentence or holy sentence. If reciting good every day, 1 or 2, 3. Yeah, imitate me. Namo Radna Taryaya Namo Bhagavate Apartiha Bekadze Rajaya Teatha Om Savatatagata Hum Gume Imene Mihi Mati Sabda Tathagata Samadaya Dictate Ate Mate Pale Papam Shodani Sawa Papam Nashaya Mama Buddho Tatame Ume Kume Buddha Chetar Pari Shodani Dame Meru Shikari Sawa Akala Mirtayu Niwarani Buddha Adiktana Adiktitena Rachentume Sawadewa Same Asame Samanawa Harentume Sawa Buddha Buddhisatawa Shame Ashamentume Sawa Etayu Badarba Bayadaya Purani Supurani Purayame Sawa Ashai Binduria Pate Base Sawa Papam Chayankari Soha Om Bekaze Maha Bekaze Raja Samungati Soha. Yeah, that is a very holy mantra. And now we do also very popular 1,000 arm or 11 pads. That's our Lukiteshwara mantra. That also this life also 14 beneficial. Yeah, that is a very good healing, even for mothers, children's, very small children's, very helpful that. Namo Ratna Taryaya Nama Arya Jana Sagare Virochana Bayuha Rajaya Tathagataya Arhate Samyak Sambuddhaya Nama Savatatagate Baya Arhate Baya Samyak Sambuddha Baya Nama Arya Avalokite Shauraya Bodhisattvaya Ma Sattvaya Ma Karunikaya Teyatha Om Dara Dara Diri Diri Duru Duru Ete Vete Tsale Tsale Partsale Partsale Kusume Kusumewari Ilimili Siti Zala Mapanai Soha Om Mani Padme Hum Om Mani Padme Hum Om Mani Padme Hum. Yeah, big puja. Then we do what's say refuge. That is that refuge means sect protection or sect protection is sect protection, or we need good protection. Every living being needs good protection. All sentient being. This life, next life, next life, next life. Samsara is no beginning, no end, no middle. Samsara is never finished. Samsara is never finished. It's no end, no beginning, no middle. But if you realize it directly, selflessness view, emptiness view, conventional bodhicitta, and then you have end of samsara. But general samsara end is impossible. But if you person, yourself do, you can become arhat, or you become enlightened, then end of samsara. But everybody difficult. All living being never finish, never finish. That is so. Therefore, if all living being become arhat, or all living being become enlightenment, then we have no compassion. Compassion losing. Compassion need to object so many living being. Anyway, that is just samsara is Nagarjuna say no beginning, no end, no middle. Nagarjuna text say, some say yes, one day samsara is until remain samsara, something say, that is we check until remain samsara. Until samsara never finish, then until where is the until? Anyway, until puriform suffering, we need a solution. We not yet finish suffering. We not yet finish suffering. What suffering is coming, we don't know. Which is suffering come, we don't know. Suffering never finish. Suffering never finish and solution never finish and need method always. Always need solution. Always need new idea, new idea. Yeah, worry is doesn't help. If you look solution. If make worry is then more problem, more problem. Yeah, worry is doesn't help. It's more the worst. But have sure solution. But we have bad and good together. We have bad and we have solution. Yeah, definitely have solution, limitless solution. Yeah, we must look solution. That's important. Anyway, now we that refuge or what say self protection or everybody needs. Animal, helping, hungry ghosts, all everybody until from suffering we need protection. Until from suffering and until independent we need solution, we need helping or protection. Yeah, Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, they say, the Buddhists, that Buddha, he never say. Buddha himself, Buddha said, your protection, your enemy, your witness, your witness, you know yourself, but nobody know. What you did, what you doing, you know, but nobody knows. Your protection, you protect you. Your enemy, you make you damage. You damage who make you making. Your enemy is you. Your protection, you. Your judgment is you. What say? Witness or judgment. Yeah, that is Buddha telling. But then later, disciples, Buddha's disciple, or the Maitreya, Avalokiteshvara, and the high Bodhisattvas, they makes and go refuge Buddha and Dharma, Sangha. That is, Buddha means good guide, perfect guide, qualified guide. We all need good teacher or good qualified guide. Dharma means holy text or education, holy solution. Yeah, that is Dharma, Sanskrit language. Yeah. Sangha means Sangha, so many types Sangha, but really practitioner, good example, that is Sangha. Good example. We need this life, next life, even animal, all need good protection, good solution, good example, companion. Or so therefore, that meaning like that we until from suffering, we need helping. We need helping qualified teacher, education, example, like that. Yeah, so therefore, some new people, then need more explanation. Yeah. Yeah, imitate me that first we do Pali language, and that is, they say, God language, or that's India's ancient language, or classical language, or classical, what's that? Classical, ancient language, or God language, come from God land. That is, yeah, you imitate me. Buddham Sharanam Gachami. Dhammam Sharanam Gachami. Sangam Sharanam Gachami. That India schools are always doing that. India is school that they're doing. Meaning don't understanding. Are doing. Sanskrit language, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dharmaya, Nama Sangaya. Yeah, that is Sanskrit scholar language, they say. India, scholar language, Sanskrit. Holy language in Pali, ancient language, or what's say, classical. Buddha speak, he young time speak 46 different language, different letter. He know that is a special Buddha's quality. Is Shakyamuni Buddhas have baby time many quality. Now we do English language. Everybody speak English. That is like we all mother sentient being, who mother sentient being, and what's say, go refuge and until Piriparam suffering. Until Piriparam suffering, we go refuge, all mother sentient being, and go Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. Understanding my English, you know, we all mother sentient being. Until Piriparam suffering, we go refuge Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. That is enough. Then you follow Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, but you Buddhist or not Buddhist, it doesn't matter. If we follow Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, there's something beneficial, you know. Buddha is, you know, a special guide, or what's say, teacher. And his Dharma has so many, you know, knowledge and or Dharma. Yes, Sangha also many types, Sangha, Vajrayana Sangha and Mahayana Sangha and Patimoksha Sangha and so many Sangha. Also now, many Sangha, Christian Sangha and Hindu Sangha and Burn religion Sangha and so many Sangha. Sangha means a good example need, doing very well, beneficial job. For example, Mother Teresa also, Christian Sangha. Yeah, good example. Similar, Mahatma Gandhi, also good example. I think Sangha means need good example. Have each religion have holy men. That is Sangha. Anyway, we follow Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. Then what we do? Eating, shitting. We go Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. Then we, then we need something, I intentionally don't kill 24 hours or whole life or some months. I intentionally don't kill animal or whoever. Intentionally don't kill, don't steal, don't wrong sexual or rape or miss sexual contact, and don't lying, don't cheating, don't surrender, don't make trouble. Yeah, intentionally don't make. Intentionally don't make. Sometimes if you doing true and justice, still harming some people. That intentionally don't do that. Even you doing true and perfect, but still some people get a problem. Yeah, anyway, follow Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. Then what shall we take refuge or take vow or commitment? That is how many hours, how many, until in Latin or until die time or 1 month or 1 week or 24 hours, something minimum 1 hour. I don't know. That is beneficial. That's vows have energy. Morality was energy. Yeah, that also vow, also Bhakti Mosha vow. Bhakti Mosha means self-liberation vow. Self-liberation vow. And Bodhisattva vow. Bodhisattva means self no important, other or living being important. That vow. And then Vajrayana vow. Vajrayana vow is tantric vow. That also have a special vow. Yeah. Anyway, take vow. Every morning, do prostration 10 direction or 5 direction, and take every morning something commitment or vow. That is beneficial. Something practice that good for 5 direction, 5 Buddha or 10 direction. Everywhere there are holy beings existing, but we don't know. Also difficult reflection. How they look like, we don't know. So many emanation and yeah. Anyway, 5 direction, 10 direction, and then respect, and then go refuge and take commitment or vow. That is good, very good. Yes, then we do that good for immeasurable. For immeasurable, I always telling that is a good mind training. Also, how to call mind training. Also, wish training or prayer training, or what say, like that. Po immeasurable, that looks like immeasurable. Compassion, immeasurable. Loving kindness, immeasurable. Joy, immeasurable. Equanimity, that is, very good practice, easy and just good motivation or good wish or look like that. Good prayer or that look like make positive mind. That for measurables makes your little bit mind changing. That is good for every day, anytime good. Also, no necessary always poor. Also, one also okay, two also okay, three also okay, four also okay. You can do even tell or just sentence tell also good that immeasurable compassion. Immeasurable means limitless object, limitless result, limitless wish. Limitless. That look like that. What say? Immeasurable compassion. Compassion wanted remove suffering, remove eliminated suffering, or wanted wish no any more suffering. Compassion look like that. So therefore, at the moment, object looks like so many suffering being, suffering of suffering. They say suffering of suffering. Suffering being means now hell, hungry ghosts, animal, and they have so many suffering. They're killing, eating, and each other killing, or human killing, or so many. We can visible animal killing, how much animals suffer. Invisible in hell, hungry ghosts, or spirit, or we don't know how much suffering they have existing. Even human being, but very freedom, but still suffering, lot suffering. Human, demigod, God, some gods, God also different, 17 different God, but 6 country God, and they have suffering, they have lot suffering. God also, anyway, suffering beings, limitless, countless suffering being existing, then we make strong prayer, strong wish. May all living being, may all suffering being free from suffering, that is causes condition, or may, if I have choice, I want it immediately free from all suffering being. I wish, I want it. That much make motivation. That is immeasurable. Compassion means like that. How wonderful if they free from suffering. If they become free from suffering, how wonderful. But if I have choice, I wanted them 100% they free from suffering, all suffering being all free from suffering. That meditate or cultivate thinking. Oh yes, that is immeasurable compassion. Also sometimes tell, I wish all suffering been free from suffering. You can tell. That is a practice. And then now immeasurable loving kindness. Loving kindness wanted them happy, unhappy being happy, happy less being became happy. That is loving kindness. Uh, I don't wanted them suffering. I wanted them happy. That is loving kindness. Yeah, that limitless or countless or immeasurable unhappy being. So many unhappy being. They need food, they need medicine, they need doctor, they need stepfather, stepmother, they need service, they need education, they need water and banana and everything. You know, monkeys need banana. Yeah, they want it banana. You know, yeah, that is each different needed. You know, each living being there's something needed. That not harming each other, not each other harming needed things. Yeah, we wish all unhappy beings they have whatever they needed things. Immediately they get things, needed things, and they became happy. And yeah, we wish may all unhappy being have happy. It causes condition. Yeah, that is meditate. Yeah, that is a good practice. Sometimes tell that all unhappy being have happy. That is easy can tell. All unhappy being have happy and it causes condition. Oh, yeah. Then now immeasurable joy. That is also antidote of jealousy. Very good. At the moment, so many happy being, limitless happy being, immeasurable happy being. Their previous life did very good signature or very good karma or very good something did. And that have causes condition. Everything have causes condition. Sure, without causes condition, no result. Sure, they have something causes condition that they did previous life contaminated virtuous result. At the moment, they are healthy, happy, intelligent, and very good. That is wonderful, our family, all living being our family. All living being, we are same position. Everybody want it happy. Everybody don't want it suffering. Yeah. If really analyze my happy, they are happy, no different. All need happy. All don't need suffering. And same. But we still discriminate because that is delusion. Anyway, all happy being, wonderful. There, we enjoy. They are happy, never ever losing, never ever each other harm, never ever deluded. That happiness make them not more deluded. They're never losing happy. Yeah, that meditate. Now we immeasurable what's equanimity. That is antidote of ignorant or ignorant people. So many ignorant or misunderstanding or so many misunderstanding being. So many living being correct, not understanding, not correct understanding. Then became extreme. Then no necessary trouble making, no necessary trouble making, no necessary worry, no necessary grasping, no necessary war, no necessary things making. Necessary things don't make. No necessary things making. No necessary problem. No necessary problem create. You know, that's extreme and stupid, and they don't know situation perfectly, don't understanding perfectly. Don't, yeah, that is object. So many human, animal, more worse, human and demigod, also more worse, demigod, and they're always fighting, jealousy. Yeah, that is also goddess, and they make no necessary environment problem, yeah, society problem and tradition problem, religion problem, or no necessary problem create. No necessary problem create. That is stupid, ignorant. They don't understanding reality or correct. So that living being, they will get justice wisdom, justice and what's a perfect understanding wisdom, correct understanding wisdom, also ultimate wisdom, conventional wisdom, all get good wisdoms. They are ignorant. They lack wisdom. They're not enough wisdom. That then make problem. That we wish may all they will get justice, wisdom, and correct understanding wisdom, perfect wisdom. They become equanimity view. They become peace. That meditate. Oh yes, that is a for immeasurable. That equanimity view. That equanimity view also very important. That try every day, little bit, try and then getting better. I think immediately difficult, but that thing's very good. How to make mind training, wish training, good. For immeasurable is not so complicated meditation, but good, you know. For immeasurable is yeah, wish training. Also Pariya, may all pre-form suffering, may all unhappy being have happy, may all happy being never ever losing happy, may all that ignorant being they became equanimity view, correct understanding view. That is prayer. Good prayer. Yes, yeah. That is beginning. I doing that. I thought that's beneficial for we try Dharma practice. Dharma means like that kind is something Dharma. That is the daily practice good. Yeah. Then I continually teach that we a long time in San Antonio I teach that we topic many months and compassion and bodhicitta, ultimate conventional bodhicitta, long time we did. Then ultimate bodhicitta. Ultimate bodhicitta means quite hard. That is like emptiness view. Emptiness view is we talked a lot because our worst animal is selfish or self-grasping on self-chasing. Self-chasing make problem. Self-grasping make problem. Self-chasing antidote is, can say bodhicitta or conventional awareness mind, our waking mind, our waking mind, or the Sanskrit using, conventional bodhicitta, they say. Conventional bodhicitta, I think that, like compassion, loving kindness, and altruistic mind, that is then very high level, then they say bodhicitta or conventional bodhicitta or awakening mind or enlightened mind. Enlightened mind, awakening mind, something say. That is a very important practice. Why important? Is we have self-important, self-chasing. Self-chasing makes then more problem. If that is a antidote is self-know important, other being important, 100%. That is antidote. But up to now, 100% me important. 100% me. I important, me important. This we have automatically all have that habit. Eons we reborn with that habit we have. Also self-chasing is also look like our protector or our good friend. Holiness Dalai Lama say our old parent. Self-chasing is our old friend. Other 100% other chasing, that is a new parent. New parent, because other chasing is new parent. Self-chasing is old parent. Old parent makes up to now problem. Up to now, old parent makes us problem. We believe self-chasing helping me. I think reality absolutely wrong. Self-chasing, but immediately can't changing. That is take time, changing, but we must try. If never try, then never changing, you know. It's possible. It's possible. That is, we do know that. We have to know. Have to know. Old parent what doing, new parent what doing. We not recognize who is our old parent, who is our new parent. New parent together till difficult. New parent means like other chasing, artistic, what's that? Artistic mind or beneficial mind. Me no important, 100% no important. If other happy, I can go hell. I can stay eon hell if benefit for them, but no benefit. Like that much courage need, courage. We not enough courage. We have no courage, then self more important, self-chase, selfish. We have selfish more than less courage. Who have other chasing courage mind, that is a big courage. You know, you will check, yeah, but that's logical. Yeah, that is a must to know that path is important, always important, until free from suffering, important. Selfish or self-cherishing is worst enemy, our enemy. Self-cherishing makes the up to now problem. You must to recognize. Till we not perfectly recognize, we not perfectly not recognize. You must watch. You must analyze. Self-chasing how much making trouble or helping or yeah, that is not easy, not easy, but reality, Holy Buddha said that making trouble, that is give up. Self-chasing, give up. Selfish, give up. But if you immediately give up, you become crazy. Slowly. And self-grasping. Self-grasping means ego, you know, root of samsara, root of what's that? You know, yeah, which one which one root of samsara? That ego or ignorant or like that. Fundamental ignorant. Fundamental ignorant means we have all living being permeatively pure mind. We have we all living being have already can say Nyingma Ba say we have already nature Buddha, or automatically we have Buddha. Our luminous mind or subtle mind, or we have purity mind, completely purity mind we have, never polluted, that no beginning, no end, always remain. That is Kala Chakra, they say. Kal means time, Chakra means will. Will, why? No beginning, no middle, no end. We have, all living beings have purity mind, even hell being have purity mind, that is Buddha. One day hell being come enlightenment, that is have hope. Yeah, that is what say all living being have hope. All living being one day become, if do practice, if just waiting, no become enlightened. If do purification practice of how to meditate, how to purification practice, and become free from suffering or enlightenment. Yeah, that is we have pure mind, but we don't recognize that. We not know, everybody don't know self. Self quality don't know. What we have quality, we don't know. That is beginning ignorant. Beginning ignorant. That is then like root of samsara. That is root of samsara. Then ignorant. Then how to say? Then doing wrong. You know. Then that is karma. That is karma. Then have causes condition wrong, and then result is good karma, good result, bad karma, bad result. You understanding? That is so. Therefore, self-grasping, they call ignorant, or self-grasping, self-chasing, or self-grasping. Self-grasping is root of samsara. Self-grasping is root of samsara. We must know have to know which one root of samsara, which one root of ignorance, which one root of delusion. How we deal with it? Why we deal with it? How we deal with it? Everybody have ignorance. Everybody deluded. Why? That is, you know, that antidote is wisdom, selflessness view, all phenomena empty view, that emptiness they call. Emptiness view. Emptiness view is then practicing and possible eliminated delusion, deluded, and that possible wisdom. Then directly see emptiness, selflessness, directly realize it or emptiness, then you big changing. You never make new karma. New karma, if you become Arya Bodhisattva, or you directly see emptiness, then no create new karma. Arya Bodhisattva have many karma, but new karma never create. New karma never create because they already realize it, selflessness view, emptiness view. Then what happened? They have no suffering. Normal sufferings, nothing. Till not yet full enlightenment, but not normal samsara suffering. Why? They not cheating, ignorant, grasping, self-pishing, can't cheat Aya Bodhisattvas because they directly see, selflessness, emptiness. Themselves can't cheat. Delusion can't cheat them. So therefore, they no new karma making, but have old karma, but new karma not create. If you become Aya Bodhisattva, or you become directly see emptiness, then big changing, and So therefore, Holiness Dalai Lama say, self-grasping our old parent and realize it emptiness or selflessness view, that is new parent. We need new parent. Old parent is make deluded, delusion, create delusion. So this is Buddhist for important philosophy or important practice, logical practice. Analyze, that is self-chasing, self-grasping, that we have to know worst animal, that which this opposite antidote, we must to learn or to practice to, that is essential practice or say, essence or important practice. So therefore we talking up to now conventional bodhicitta, ultimate bodhicitta, ultimate bodhicitta. Ultimate bodhicitta means the emptiness topic, emptiness or that wisdom topic. Thank you, Robert. Something tell them.
Hi, can you hear me? Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you,
Oh,
Robert.
thanks. Sorry, I didn't see the thumbs up. Yeah. Thanks, Geshe. Geshe started off by doing the medicine Buddha Dharani and then the 1,000-armed Shenrezig Dharani. And then we took refuge. Geshe said that while we were taking refuge, that the selflessness view is the only way to achieve the end of samsara. And otherwise, samsara is endless. It has no beginning or no end. And that other living beings living in samsara gives us an opportunity to practice compassion. That if there wasn't, if everybody was enlightened, then we would have no opportunity to practice compassion. Geshe said also that worrying about our problems doesn't help, and it just creates more problems. So we try not to do that. But in terms of taking refuge, he said that all sentient beings in all the 6 realms, they all need protection or a type of refuge until they're free from suffering. And that he said that we need to look at our own mind, and that only we know what we do. Nobody else knows. So we're our only witness, really. We really know where we're at with our mind. And that we're our own protection. We can't look for somebody else or some God to provide us protection. That we have to protect our own mind. And that the outside world we think is the world that damages us, but only we can damage us. So we're responsible. So if we look, that we can see that we're responsible. But taking refuge overall, taking refuge to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, Geshe said that the Buddha is the qualified ultimate guide that we take refuge to. The Dharma is the holy text or education or the solution that we take refuge to. And then the Sangha we take refuge to is the best example or a good example. And so when we take refuge, we do it until we achieve enlightenment. So then along those lines, Geshe said we can't just take refuge, but we have to actually take some sort of action or some vow. So Geshe said, good to take vow, some vow not to create wrong actions of the body, speech, and mind. Geshe named several wrong actions of the body, speech, and mind, such as killing other sentient beings. So we try not to intentionally do that. And then Geshe said we can take these vows until we achieve enlightenment for whatever, how many lives that takes, or this life, or we could take it for a year, or we could take it for 1 hour, or we could take it for 15 minutes. But we try to do that because it creates some kind of positive energy if we do that. If we're able to take a commitment and then we fulfill that commitment, it creates a positive energy for us. So we try to make that commitment, even if it's for a few minutes, that we can do that with our body, speech, and mind. And then Geshe said there's different kinds of vows beside from the Pratimoksha vows, there's tantric vows and all sorts of different kinds of vows. Geshe said that everywhere holy beings exist. We can't see them or sense them, but what they look like, we don't know. They could be somebody, they could be our mean next door neighbor. We don't know who the holy beings are. But if we make these commitments and we follow through on them, then we'll receive some blessing from these holy beings. Then Geshe went into the 4 immeasurables. The 4 immeasurables Geshe described as good mind training or wish training, or you could call them prayers. He said that we can practice these at any time and we don't have to think of all 4. We could just do 1, 2, or 3, or there's even more than 4. And then we could sing them, we could say them, we can think about them any kind of way, anytime we can do it. The first of the 4 immeasurables, immeasurable compassion. And then the second compassion, loving kindness, and the third one, joy, and then equanimity. With each one of them, Geshe talked about how there's limitless sentient beings in some certain situations. So with compassion, there's limitless sentient beings that are suffering. So we think of all of them, and then we create the strong wish that they don't suffer, and that if we had a choice, we would help them out of that suffering, and that we would wish that they were free from that suffering. So with all of those, we went through the 4 immeasurables. Then Geshe went into his teaching, and he's been teaching on wisdom and the selflessness. Also you can call it ultimate bodhicitta or the emptiness view. Geshe said that our self-cherishing mind and our self-grasping is a problem. But for limitless time, we actually think that that's a solution. So we try to find a new friend in the selflessness mind, or you know, trying to have compassion and trying to have loving kindness. Self-cherishing is actually the root of all our problems, but up until now we've thought that it'll actually solve all our problems. And this has been, as he said, a habit for eons. So self-cherishing looks like our old friend, like it's going to solve our problems. But in reality, Geshe said His Holiness also teaches on this, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, that 100% other cherishing should be our new friend. But it isn't intuitive. It's not it doesn't seem to be our habit. So, but this old friend that we think is our friend, the self-cherishing mind, really actually makes us big problems up until now. Geshe made the point a few times that immediately we can't change. Immediately we can't just say, oh, I'm going to cherish it. 100% other cherishing now. That if we tried to do that and make the switch over right away and gave our house away or gave our arm away or gave everything away, that we'd go crazy. You can't do that. So we have to go slow, chip away at our self-cherishing mind, chip away at these habits. But we can't also just, it's just not going to happen by itself. So we have to actually take an action. And Geshe made the point that we have to analyze for ourselves, does our self-cherishing mind really help us or hurt us? So we hear these holy beings saying that it hurts us, and we hear the Buddha say that it hurts us, and we hear Geshe Soepa say that it hurts us, but we have to analyze for ourselves, otherwise you don't really believe. So we have to look at our own mind. Holy Buddhas in the Dharma says that we should give up the self-cherishing mind, but we have to actually check ourselves and then do it slowly. So self-grasping, Geshe said, that's like the ego, that's the root of samsara. And Geshe then talked about our fundamental ignorance, and that actually fundamentally, he talked about our fundamental ignorance being the root of samsara, but that actually fundamentally, it's good news. We have a primordial pure mind. We have Buddha nature, or an automatic Buddha. All sentient beings have this luminous or subtle mind, this completely pure mind. It's never polluted, has no beginning or no end. It's always remaining. Geshe gave us the term Kali Chakra, meaning wheel of time, this primordial pure mind with no beginning, no middle, and no end. So in that way, we and all other living beings have hope that if we do enough practice, like enough purification practice, a good merit, that we can become free from suffering and achieve enlightenment. So we have this pure mind, but we just don't recognize it. And so because we don't recognize it, we have this deep ignorance. It's not the kind of ignorance like we don't know some fact or some scientific fact, but it's an ignorance about the nature of reality. This fundamental ignorance leads us to take actions that are deluded because we have grasping or aversion. And then as a result, these actions are karma. That's what karma is. It's the act, making some action out of this ignorance. Then we make these actions and then it plants a seed, and then causes and conditions come together, and then these seeds ripen, and then a result comes. And if it's a nice result that we feel good about, then that's good karma. If it's a not nice result that results from that, that's bad karma. Either way, this self-grasping and self-cherishing, this kind of ignorance causes us to create actions and create more karma. So we have to understand how we are deluded. We must understand we're deluded in the first place, and then we have to try to understand what exactly we're deluded about. So the antidote to this delusion is wisdom, or the view that all phenomena are empty. This is called emptiness. So if you are able to directly see emptiness and realize emptiness, that's wisdom. And then at that point, you can become an Arya Bodhisattva. Arya Bodhisattvas, because they have this wisdom, because they see emptiness directly, they cut off creating any more karmic action, any more karma. They cut off the ability to create any more karma for themselves. They still have karmic seeds that will still ripen, but they don't create any new karma. So delusions can no longer cheat them. His Holiness, again, said self-grasping, we think is our old friend, but we need a new idea. We need a new friend. And this is wisdom or ultimate bodhicitta.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. That is Yes, Aya Bodhisattvas not making new karma because they have conventional bodhicitta, also good level. They already have great compassion, great loving kindness, and conventional bodhicitta, in Latin mind, or what say that, bodhicitta, or usually they call bodhicitta, conventional bodhicitta. Aya Bodhisattva term, that is Tibetans say Laksam Takpe Semje. Laksam Takpe Semje. I not yet looking dictionary, sorry. If they go to Laksam Takpe Semje, and then big changing. They have no selfish. So selfish, without selfish, then no sick, no normal problem. That is Uttar Tantara say Papa Gatan Nawatan Chive Dunge Tsenepam. Papa means Arya, Ga means old problem, and Na means sick problem, She means dead problem, nothing, all control. Yeah, that if Arya Bodhisattva, that because why they don't have problem, that because no selfish already killed and eat already. Selfish, I don't know, selfish in the ocean, I don't know. Selfish killed and eat, then no suffering. I'm joking. Selfish means, for me, fish means this fish. That is maybe selfish. Selfish killed, then no suffering. Yeah. And self-grasping or ignorant, fundamental ignorant antidote is realize it. All phenomena is no inherently existing. No existing and inherently no existing, inherently no existing and inherently no existing can't make this combination. Reality, how to, that is, how to call. We believe that everything existing, then everything inherently existing, truly existing. Same. If existing, truly existing, ultimately existing, and inherently existing, then no solution. Yeah. That is always thinking, that is a view, we see, but it's 100% like dream. That we see that 100% dream problem. We dream time problem, but we are now no sleeping, but till dream. Till dream look like dream problem, but this is deluded mind problem. We up to now deluded. We deluded, and wherever we look, everything deluded. Then the deluded problem, wherever you look, you deluded. Then that make problem. we what's that? Not yet see the reality. We look everywhere, but reality not yet see. We not yet see the reality. Wherever look, you look me, I look you, but no reality, no reality. Then make problem. I look you, but you are that no reality. You look me, also no reality. If really every logical analyze, no reality. But we believe just we must follow deluded mind together how to sit, how to stay. Our parent or our appearance. Our appearance is our parent or long old parent. Old parent, but we need new appearance. But we have each living being different appearance. That is deluded appearance. But really check deluded appearance. Yeah, that makes, but Arya Bodhisattvas can see everything looks, see, but everything illusion, everything looks like dream, no reality, no reality. Can see deluded mind. Deluded mind can see, but if analyze and no reality, but can see. That is, yeah, this topic never finish. You yourself need investigating or meditation. Yourself look, wherever look, morning till evening, deluded. But till we ordinary people say, I'm no deluded, I'm no crazy, I'm perfect man, I'm perfect woman, but all crazy. Sorry, that is me and you all crazy. But if tell, then you are crazy. Then I say you crazy. You say me crazy. Crazy never finish. The whole world crazy. The whole world crazy, but till nothing to do, no choice. Crazy together, crazy go. Me crazy, my companion crazy, all crazy. All society crazy. Reality like that, but till we are crazy. That is, if you learn emptiness view, then you can understanding the whole world crazy. If you don't learn emptiness, you say everything perfect. Just, but joke, but I think reality. I make joke, but reality, I think my speech are true, maybe. But we need self-analyze, self-recognize. If not yourself not analyze, just other people tell, it does not much helping. You need yourself and realize it. Yeah, that is then your mind changing. Your grasp is changing, your understanding more develop. Your understanding develop. Otherwise, our understanding never develop. Same, always same understanding, but not deep. Anyway, sorry, what my topics going. But don't worry, we until Piriparam suffering never finish Dhamma. We Dhamma discussion until Piriparam suffering. We need Dhamma discussion or investigating. Yeah, can call Dhamma or can call wisdom, can call science or can call analyze, investigate, analyze, logically. Every logics, justice, analyze. Then something understanding. Yeah, understanding till need shamatha. Without shamatha, understanding, only understanding is completely changing, difficult. It's shamatha mind need. That is, they call, shamatha is no wisdom. It's concentration or setability, or what's that? Setability, what's that? Stable mind, clean and stable and not moving mind. You know, focusing mind. What's that? Shamatha means shamatha have quality. Shamatha wisdom together, then big changing. Only wisdom changing, but completely no changing. Wisdom changing mind, big, helpful. Wisdom need, wisdom also listen, wisdom, investigating wisdom, and with meditation wisdom, meditating wisdom. Three wisdom, then your mind changing. So therefore, one text, they say, would say, how much you have wisdom, without shamatha, you can't cutting root of samsara. You can't cutting ignorance. Root of, what's say, how to expel or eliminate it. Without shamatha, I think only wisdom power not enough. So investigating important, always analyze whatever you see, analyze, and then something realize it or recognize, then meditate, shamatha, meditate. Yeah, slowly getting better. Holiness say he did 60 years, but immediately no, now much better. Holiness say much changing. His experience telling, you know, that is it. Yeah, he said, not look like electricity turn or off, turn, what's say, on off similar, no. need to take time. Take time. Yeah. Also, that topic is good. If you have intelligence, you have analyze wisdom, its emptiness is like this topic is so nice game or so nice football, playing football, wisdom playing. So many texts, so many scholars, how to recognize, how to, that is a meaningful game. Yeah, not just football or basket. That is a meaningful game is emptiness. If you people like game, meaningful game is emptiness logic. Emptiness logic is then can play. You can debate, you can yourself debate, you read, you check yourself, analyze, and that meaningful game. And yeah, emptiness like that. Oh, yeah. Anyway, now we say that I say, Aya Bodhisattvas have no selfish, then no suffering. We have many suffering, we have selfish. Who have more selfish, that is more suffering. Yeah. If some beggars have no much suffering, because no money. If rich people say worry, or something stolen, or something's government law, or something, so many worry, but beggars government law and some stealing come, no problem. Whoever steal, because have no self, no buzz, no buzz. Yeah. Some people have, we understanding silly logic. Somebody have good car and then have worry. If no car, no worry. Somebody have beautiful wife, then more problem. Then beautiful wife, then many young men come, then worry. Rich men come, young men come, maybe they took my wife. That is a problem. If they're grasping, grasping. Mine. That is mine. Mine problem. Mine car, mine wife, mine beautiful wife, mine beautiful husband. Maybe some women stole my husband. That India say, oh, some still my husband, they say. Some beautiful girls still my husband, they say. Oh, yeah, that is a problem. Some rich man or handsome man still my beautiful wife. That is, I and my, like my horse, my house, my money, my car, my job, my something, my name, my, yeah. You understand it, this silly logic, but silly logic also need. Anyway, Shakyamuni Buddha said, self no existing. That is a difficult belief. That is Buddhist view. If self no existing, we check, analyze. We did many investigate, self, which one self? Yeah, self don't find, logically check, self no out, no in, no self no existing. Ultimately check and conventionally check. Self is just mere nominal, labeling, imputedly, 100%, imputedly by the thought. You say self, me and you, just put name. But reality, all empty, only luminous mind left, less, emptiness less. You meditate, completely deep meditate, everything, nothing. Only Buddha nature less, only purity mind, only existing. Other all is temporary, no stable, no forever. Investigate, all run away. all shy, run away. If investigate, then all operate, run away. All phenomena say run away. Investigate. That is anyway. Self no existing. That is who believe that. Self no existing, but that is big meaning. That is reality. That is true. If self-existing, then what problem? You never piriparam suffering. Never piriparam suffering because you have selfish or self-grasping. If self-existing, then have problem. That is reason, because we all living beings have self, suffering, because we have self-chasing or self-grasping. Aya Bodhisattvas, Buddhas, they free from suffering. Why? They have no selfish, no self-chasing. Completely changing, That reason, also that is just not making reason, reality situation, self no existing. Then our topic come from, if self no existing, then you believe karma. Why? You believe compassion. Why? That argue coming, the debate coming. Baba Shika and non-Buddhists say, you believe karma, you believe compassion. If self no existing, how do you practice? You believe compassion, you believe karma. Then karma is also not easy topic. I already start karma means karma means very deep. Karma means just activity, and karmic imprints, and karma's result, how to ripen, and that I think causes a special causes condition. Karma means only people have, person have karma. But outside is causes condition, that is different causes condition. You know, in Taliponton, or what's say, dependent arising. Dependent arising is everything dependent. That is no karma. No karma. Because the east and west and tall and short, that is no karma. No karma. But we labeling. What's these fingers? Is this shorter and this taller, and this is no karma. Also two wood or tree, no karma. That is but karma means we special have for being or living being, they did good and good result come, bad did and bad result come. That is, we can see that. Because some people always successful, some people always good, some people always problem or accident or something coming. That is a really check causes condition. Maybe can call God, maybe can call Allah, can call karma, can call Bhagwan, whatever call, something existing. Saja Pandita says previous lives signature. You did what's owl, this bird, evening going, that owl, and this one cat, similar one, water cats, and this animal, an owl in the mountain, they call, woo, 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 owl call, then water cats catch fish and bring over there. That is previous signature. Because funny, each other helping. Animal, each different animal, but each other helping. Why that say? Why that? That is previous signature. Or karma. Karma existing, some karma existing easy. Karma existing, but karma recognized difficult. Karma existing, you know, wherever look, good karma result, bad karma result, they can see we. Yeah, karma existing easy. I think some different connection, different accident, different, but still that explanation difficult, but something have rule, something have causes condition special. That is can call karma, can call God, Allah, whatever call, something different interpretation, different explanation, but something have, something existing, something has. If don't believe, then negligence, what say? If you don't believe God, you don't believe the karma, don't believe, then more, you have no proof, but doing, you believe yourself and everything doing wrong, you have no perfect proof. That is we problem, you know, the whole world, people some believe that, some believe that, some believe Christian, some believe Buddhist, some believe Hindu, some believe that. It believe also some explanation very good, some less, some all not believe also problem, then nihilism. They need proof, need evidence or proof, or without proof, danger. Very danger, but people don't know. We need perfect proof. Anyway, karma, not easy. Karma is how to start. Karma, I already told that, what say, karma is like that. Will never finish. Oh, time. Yeah. Alaya. Sanskrit say alaya. Alaya means beggar ball. Also ground. Like, that Thubten is telling that is earth is on the water. Water is on the wind. Wind or on the sky. Sky, where sit? Like I look some terminology. Yeah. Oh, yeah. My English problem. I need some terminology.
Can I help you?
You can't, don't find it easily. I hope. Yeah. Rely on means dependent, land on dependent. You understanding? Land on dependent, or rely on, to rely upon, say. I hope you understanding, because sky is rely on nothing. Earth, four elements, each other rely on. Earth is on the water is on the wind is on the sky. Wind where put? Wind put in space or sky. Sky is where put? Nothing rely. You must know that. Similarly, emptiness or luminosity mind, or clear luminosity mind, and also subtle mind or luminosity mind, that is emptiness. This not different, telling different but same. That is like sky. everything, earth, wind, all come from sky. Where come from? Sky where come from? Sky is where come from, but earth, wind come from sky. Can say sky, in sky very big, and how they come from sky. Sky, wind come from sky, and then waters come from wind, or then waters also makes earth and fire or something. 4 elements we can say rely on that, rely on that, rely on that, we can say. Similarly, karma, where rely on, how karmas come, that is like emptiness. Emptiness, sky, same. Because sky is example. Emptiness is like emptiness and luminosity mind, very pure mind. Then how to come wind or earth? We not recognize emptiness or mind, permeabially pure mind, or what say that luminosity mind, no realize it, not recognize. Not recognize, that is ignorant. That is ignorant, then make begging ball. Similar, five senses, like basic mind have no object, completely, then begging ball mind have single object, look like shamatha, or like upasana. Then like 5 senses come, reflection, form and sound, and then 6 mind come, and that is form, that is sound, that is smell. They're labeling, conceptual. Then come grasping. First concept, and second and grasping. That is labels like alaya, two alaya. First basic alaya, and then other alaya, and then 5 senses and 6 recognize, also conceptual, and then grasping, then make karma. Grasping, after grasping, then make activity. But basically, wrong is not realize it, that luminosity mind. We don't know emptiness. We don't know luminosity mind. We have, but we not recognize. That is ignorant. That is comes from Asanga text and Uttara Tantara, and they're telling that explanation where come from. That is Dibas Karma explanation. Usually Abhidhamma Kosha, Lamrim, they're not that much deep. That is explanation more diva. That is, then you understanding little bit karma. Karma also, 12 limbs. 12 limbs, they say first ignorant, then karma. 12 limbs, there's Buddha's, he painting that 12 limbs, one old woman, eye blind, that is ignorant. Then making one, the clay pot, that is karma. Ignorant makes then karma. Karma makes then, many life or many different results, 12 telling. Similarly, they say we don't recognize our mind, our purity mind, then ignorant, fundamental ignorant, the first ignorant, then 5 reflections coming, see form, see sound, see, but still not delusion, just see reflection. 5 senses is no delusion. 5 senses, your eye is can see form, but eye is no attachment, eye is no delusion. But then concept coming. Oh, this is form, this is beautiful, this is number 2, this is number 10, this is number 15. The concepts discriminate. Then grasping coming. Grasping makes then karma. Grasping after, then you believe grasping, first grasping, and believe, then making karma. That is karma's structure like that you must to know, but still I can't tell this English language typically tell this text according very clear, I can't tell, but you understanding that how to coming, sky and wind, and that is utter centers they're coming. Similar, how to samsara build. Samsara, how to, where come from karma. How to samsara we establish or build. Samsara building. We make samsara, how to making. First is clear, luminous mind. That is no rely on, emptiness, like space. Then don't recognize. Then first ignorant come, then alaya come, then again alaya different come, then 5 reflection come, 5 senses come, and conceptual mind come, and grasping come, then make karma engineer come, then make how much big samsara, then we build samsara. How to tall, how to making samsara. How to deal with it? That must do, yeah, difficult explanation, but yeah, like karma is not easy. Karma is first, if we make a house, we first the buying and land, then make money, then we need some house engineer, and then then build. Similar like karma and samsara and delusion and First one, which one? Like sky one, similar. That not understanding, then not understanding, misunderstanding, then make big trouble. That is samsara. Yeah, Robert, too much now.
Geshe talked about, again, Arya Bodhisattvas and how they don't make new karma. So they have the selflessness and ultimate bodhicitta, but Geshe also made the point that they also have conventional bodhicitta. They have great compassion and great loving kindness with their enlightened mind. We can, they have in essence killed their selfishness problem. And when you do that, when an Arya Bodhisattva does that, they have no sickness or ordinary problems anymore. And they even control the problem of death at that point. So they've realized that phenomenon isn't inherently existing. So Geshe talked about the different, a little bit that there's a difference between things not inherently existing and then not existing. And that if you can't make a discrimination between not existing and not inherently existing, then there's some ignorance there. He says that we see and sense things in the world, but it's like we think they're real, but they're like a dream. Oh, sorry, I lost my place. We think they're real, but they're like a dream. So what we think is real when we look outside of ourselves, it's like a dream. Things appear real, but everywhere we look, actually we're seeing a diluted appearance. And up until now, we're deluded, and we need to try to make a different appearance. But Arya Bodhisattvas, they can see everything as a dream. They can see everything as an illusion. They can see deluded minds. They can analyze and see the nature of reality. But we, for ourselves, have to investigate these topics. It's a big topic, and we ourselves have to investigate and meditate on this. People think that they're perfect. Many people go around in the world and they think no problem. But in reality, everybody's crazy like that, including ourselves, chasing after things that don't really exist, grasping at things that don't really exist the way that they think they do. And that if we learn the emptiness view, actually the whole world looks crazy. Like a little bit funny, it's funny to say and funny to think about, but it's actually the way things are. But it doesn't do us any good to look in the outside world and say other people are crazy. It doesn't help us very much. So actually we have to look at ourselves, and we have to analyze ourselves and see how we're crazy, see how we're creating craziness and problems. That's our job, not to mind other people's business and to look at and judge their craziness, but we have to look at ourselves. We have to realize for ourselves and to try to change our minds for ourselves, to change our own grasping and aversion of the world, to gain our own understanding. Otherwise, if we don't do this, nothing will change. We can hear the teachings and understand them intellectually and think, oh, that sounds right. But if we don't investigate ourselves, nothing will change. But Geshe said that even if we have this wisdom or this understanding of wisdom, that we still need a big concentration. We still need to develop our concentration or shamatha. But there's actually a difference in the Buddhist teachings. These are two different things. This wisdom is different than concentration. This wisdom is different than shamatha. Geshe described shamatha as a stable mind, the middle way between having an agitated mind or a dull mind. Like you can place it on an object and keep it there. It doesn't move. It's focused. So we analyze the nature of reality. We develop this concentration mind, and we put our concentration mind on this topic of how things exist. And then we can start to see how reality exists slowly. But without this shamatha, or this strong mind, this focused mind, we can't cut through the root of samsara no matter what. Even if we understand the teachings, if we understand wisdom, if we have wisdom, without that concentration mind, you can't cut the root of samsara. Geshe again talked about His Holiness the Dalai Lama who he says after 60 years of meditating on this, that things started to get better for him. But at first, it was very slow, but you have to keep at it. So we keep at it. Hopefully in past lives we did it. So we keep at it. Hopefully we have a head start. Geshe also said this topic on wisdom and emptiness, it's a good philosophy. It's a good game to debate others or debate ourselves. We can play with the ideas. There's a lot of different texts. There's a lot of different scholars. There's a lot of very good philosophies out there. We can't say that these great philosophies that they're all wrong. We have to investigate for ourselves, and doing so is can be fun and a good game. But Arya Bodhisattva, as he says again, no selfishness, no selfishness, no suffering. And if we look, we will see that more selfishness actually leads to more suffering. And sometimes more things mean more problems. So beggars, Geshe said, sometimes not much suffering because they don't have much to grasp at or don't have much to lose. Rich people or people with a beautiful partner, on the other hand, more money, more problems, right? More money, more problems. So more things, more problems, more great things, more things to worry about. We can see how this happens, and if we grasp at things, how that creates problems for ourselves. Geshe said Shakyamuni Buddha says that the self doesn't exist, and that this is the Buddhist view, but it's also difficult to believe. So if self doesn't exist, Geshe says we actually have to analyze how that's true. What is it that we think exists that doesn't exist? Does our self exist in our body parts? Does our self exist outside of us? Does it exist inside of us? Is it our mind? We have to conventionally check. He says we have to ultimately check this. Ultimately, Geshe said that the self is 100% merely nominally imputed by thoughts. In other words, it's a mere label. It's a mere label on the mind-body complex. That's all it is. Just a mere label on these things. It's imputed on all of these parts in some moment in time that also doesn't really exist when you look. The future is not here, and the past isn't here. If you try to find the present and look at time, that also, you can't find it. So merely labeling in some point in time that you also can't find. So the reality, Geshe says that everything is empty, that only the luminous mind is left. And if you meditate completely and deeply on this, that you'll see that everything is nothing. But there's only Buddha nature left at that point. Only this luminous pure mind is existing. Everything else is temporary and unstable. And that includes time. Things will disappear. All phenomenon disappears if we investigate. If self does exist, though, we're never free from suffering. If we have this selfishness or self-grasping or ego grasping, we'll always have problems. We'll never be free from suffering. Arya Bodhisattvas are free from suffering because they have no self-cherishing. That's just the way it is. It's not a moral judgment. That's just a reality situation. But the question, Geshe says, if self doesn't exist, does that mean we could just do anything we want? Why did we talk about taking the vows earlier? Why did we talk about trying to not create non-virtues of body, speech, and mind? If we don't exist, then why worry about karma? Geshe went into karma then. He says it's not an easy topic, but again, karma means action or activity. And this activity creates some imprints and then causes and conditions happen, and then mixes with these imprints we've created, and then it creates some results, some good results and some bad results. Geshe says the events that appear to be outside of us that are happening, they're not karma, but they're actually just causes and conditions, and that everything is interdependent. Geshe mentioned this. Things happen and they exist as a result of dependent arising. Geshe talked about this interdependence or dependent arising with some examples, like north, south, east, and west. North, south, and east and west exist only in dependence on each other. There's only an east because we can point at a north, south, and a west and say, oh yeah, east is over here relative to these. There's only, Geshe said, a little finger because the other fingers are longer. Otherwise, there's no inherently existing little finger. It's only a little finger in dependence on these other fingers. They're just our labels, tall and short the same way. It's only our labels relative to other things, and that's how things exist interdependently. But karma happens, he says, this is like interdependence. It's not karma. Karma, he says, is happens to living beings. You do good, basically good results come. You do bad, bad results come. Some people, though, you can look, it's difficult because you look at people and they appear to do all bad, but then they're always successful, or the opposite happens. So these causes and conditions that you can call God or Allah or karma's result there, or you could call it a previous life signature. It's really complicated. Recognizing why a good result comes or a bad result comes, it's difficult to see, but there are hidden connections. There are outer connections, there are inner connections, there are inner and outer causes and conditions that we can't see. But you can call that karma's result or karma, or you can call that God. But if we don't believe in karma, if we don't believe in the system, then that's nihilism, because we can say everything doesn't exist, and then karma doesn't exist. Then there's no our actions don't matter. Then that's nihilism. That's not Buddhism warns against this as an extreme. But if we don't believe in anything, then that's nihilism. Karma, Geshe emphasizes not easy. Yeah. And then Geshe talked about the formation of karma, and he talked about the 4 elements, like in Tibetan medicine or in Chinese medicine, you have 5 elements, but like that there's earth, water, wind, and then space or sky. And each one is dependent on the other. The sky, though, relies on nothing. That last element relies on nothing. And the emptiness, luminous mind, subtle mind is not different than this. It's like sky or space. But how do we make karma out of this luminous mind? How do we build this house of karma? Geshe talked about it's like building a house. These other elements come because we don't recognize the primordial pure mind. If we don't recognize this, that's the fundamental ignorance that Geshe is talking about. That creates the wheel of suffering or samsara. It creates our samsaric life, or if you've heard the teachings on the 12 limbs of ignorance, the first limb is ignorant, is this fundamental ignorance. So Geshe talked about this alaya or ground at the start, this begging bowl or this basic alaya. From that, we don't recognize our primordial pure mind. And then the 5 elements, the 5 senses come after that. The 5 senses themselves are no delusion, Geshe says. Like if you see something, that's not deluded. It's only when we put the label on it, is that a delusion? Seeing something is not a delusion, but the label and concept that comes after that, beautiful or ugly or this or that, that is that discrimination. That's a delusion. And then from that discrimination, we grab at things. That's beautiful. We want more. That's money. We want more. Or we push it away. That is this discrimination leads to grasping. Then we act as a result. Then we steal or we lie or we pretend or we kill things. That's the karma. That's in some activity as a result of this happening. So this teaching, Geshe said, this building the house of karma comes from a Sangha and also the Uttara Tantra. But mind, this pure mind is no subject, no object. It's from this that we build this house of karma. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, very good, Robert. Thank you.
I think time gone.
Thank you, Robert. Very nice. Thank you.
Oh, it was
Thank you. But,
Well, we want to thank you so much for, Geshe, thank you so much for the beautiful talk today, just profound. And we want to thank everybody else for joining us from afar and locally. Those of us who are in Austin, we're going to go out and have some fun in the snow. And we invite you back next Sunday, again at 12
Thank
o'clock.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Peace to you all. Bye-bye.
We're doing dedication,
Okay.
right?
Dedication.
Oh, dedication.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I have the dedication prayers here. I can read them if that's good.
Yes, please.
Okay. May the supreme jewel bodhicitta that has not arisen arise and grow, and may that which has arisen not diminish, but increase more and more. Due to all these merits, may all father and mother sentient beings have all the happiness and may all lower realms be empty forever. Wherever there are bodhisattvas, may all their prayers be accomplished immediately. Long life prayer for His Holiness the Dalai Lama. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All-powerful Chenrezig Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. The long life prayer for Lama Zopa Rinpoche. You who uphold the subduer's moral way, who serve as the bountiful bearer of all, sustaining, preserving, and spreading Manjanath's victorious doctrine, who masterfully accomplish magnificent prayers honoring the three jewels. Savior of myself and others, your disciples, please, please live long. For as long as space remains, and as long as sentient beings remain, until then, may all holy beings remain to dispel the suffering of all beings. Thank you.
Thank you, Geshe-la.
Thank you.
Geshe-la.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Have fun in the snow.
Merci beaucoup.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, thank you, Geshe-la.
Merci beaucoup.